Good evening, everyone. I am Cindy Brennison, and this is my husband, Jens Brentison.
Here I am.
Here we are. We're so thrilled to have you with us this evening, and we're especially excited to be able to give you an overview of this amazing little patch that we were introduced to 32 months ago. It has completely changed and rocked our lives. And the blessings that we have received, we want everyone to know about. So we are going to use a slide presentation because it will allow us to move quicker so that you can read along and see some of the things we're talking about. So here we go. You know, the question we all ask is, have you been patched yet? And so as we're talking about this little patch, it's simply that some of you already have a patch on, and some of you are here tonight for the very first time to learn about it. We're going to do a brief overview, sharing with you the technology first. And the question that we ask is, not only have you been patched yet, but are you receiving the benefits of elevation, activation, and regeneration to your body? That's what's so amazing, that this little natural patch is stimulating our bodies to repair itself. For this little patch, as I mentioned, we came on 32 months ago. It has been the most incredible thing that I've seen in my 50 years as a healthcare professional. And we're so excited as we begin to share and let you know about the testimonies that we've received.
All right. Why do you want to wear the X39 patch? Well, as you age, the fewer stem cells you have. And, we all learned this. At 30, only half your stem cells are active. And at 60, it's almost over with. So
nobody wants dormant stem cells,
nobody
right?
wants dormant stem cells. And how do you wear the X39 patch? Well, it's pretty simple. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Let it repair and take it off and let your body rejuvenate. Throw the patch away, put a new one on tomorrow. Drink plenty of water. You need to stay hydrated for the patch to work at its best, and
That's it.
as simple
It's
as it
that
gets.
simple. So we say we just stick this patch on our bodies each day and we go on about our life, and it's doing the work for us that 12 hours a day that we're wearing it.
Okay, benefits of X39. Well, gosh, there's a whole bunch of them, and you can see these on the screen. Increased strength. Cindy and I have received every one of these.
Plus more.
Plus a lot more. Reduced inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality,
Woo!
mental clarity. At our age, that's a biggie. Restored muscles and skeletal conditions, improvement of sleep. That's nice too. Improved skin appearance.
So when you see down at the bottom, achieve optimal health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, we have seen testimonies of everything from emotional, mental, physical, and just that emotional, social well-being. It's been so remarkable. So how does this patch work? This is a proprietary form of phototherapy. So what that means is that inside this patch are ground up sugar and salt and plant organic particles. It's sealed. It is a non-transdermal patch. There is no other patch like this in the world. This is a patented non-transdermal patch. It is non-invasive. It does not contain chemicals, drugs, or stimulants. And we call that crystal formation inside this sealed patch a nanocrystal technology. So as I peel this patch and I place it somewhere on my body, it doesn't matter where I put it, this little patch is going to literally be activated by the heat of my body. It becomes like a little mirror reflecting my own infrared light back into the tissue. We emit infrared light, and this patch is going to reflect that back into my tissue. And wow, here's what happens next. And this is a patent too. As my light goes back into the tissue, it is going to re-elevate a specific peptide. It's called copper GHK peptide. That peptide was elevated when we were younger, and now it's re-elevating it to a youthful, healthy state. When that happens, it's naturally going to reactivate our very own stem cells. There are no stem cells in this patch, sugar, salt, and plant particles. This patch is reflecting our light in that re-elevates that peptide and naturally reactivates our very own stem cells and our very own collagen to a youthful, healthy state, and it's going to increase energy, elevate our antioxidants, decrease inflammation, and it covers age reversal. This is a governmental patent also.
All right. Long-term results. First few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. I always say if it didn't do anything beyond that, that would be good, because as we age, we have genes that turn off that we wish would stay on, and genes that turn on that we wish would stay off. 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. We don't want anybody with an unbalanced brain, so that's really important. 3 months, your collagen is increased, and this is collagen that your body's producing. It's not collagen that you're ingesting, going through your digestive system, whatever. So this is the best collagen ever. And
your body knows how to use it. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, 6 months, heart reverses in age. There's studies on that one. And so, it's not anti-aging, it's actually age reversing, according to David Smith, the CEO and the inventor of X39.
So here is one of the case studies on the brain. This is a topography map of this 77-year-old woman's brain. I love this study because this gives us a visual of what the case study is saying. When Jen said your brain becomes balanced in 6 weeks, this is the study.
If you're not on the patch, that's what your brain probably looks like.
Like now, right? That's what our brain used to look like. And we used to go to the room going, what did I go here for? And trying to remember our grandkids' names. And now we don't deal with that. So how did it all resolve? Well, before we had the patch, the red in this first session 1, she has no patch on. She hasn't started the patches yet. And that red is inflammation of her brain. There is a lack of brain coherence. But look at session 2. This is 3 weeks on X39. No more inflammation. There is improved brain coherence. But look at session 3, 6 weeks on X39. There is a complete turnaround. Better brain coherence. In the session 1, her brain was hyperactive. In session 3, her brain is calm again. This is just from this simple little stimulation. This patch does not treat, heal, or cure us. It's simply stimulating our own bodies. So our teamwork is called This Is It Team, and everything we just showed you on the technology is available in our info site called thisisitinfo.com. So if you're saying, I want to go look at this again, I want to do a deeper dive, I want to watch some videos on what phototherapy is, you can go right here and you can watch everything and read to your heart's content. We're telling you it works. And the most important thing is that you have your own patches. So the X39 is so sophisticated yet simple to explain. There are so many testimonies. In our 32 months, our testimonies have been outrageous and life-changing and emotional. But the main thing is that it does work. So we're going to just come back to you for a minute to share our testimonies. So we got on it, and the very first night that I'd worn my patch all day, and that night I slept 10 hours. That was huge. I did not sleep more than a few hours every day or two. And here I was after, how many years of marriage? We'll be married 49 years this year. And I slept all night, and he was like, do you think it was the patch? I don't know. We didn't do anything else. If it was the patch, he said, I'd pay a lot of money for that patch. I've been awake for decades. And so it was very exciting for us. 3 weeks, you got your first testimony.
3 weeks, I went to the dentist to do a post-op
pre-op
for
gum recession surgery. Yeah.
Anyway, pre-op for gum recession surgery. And, they were doing measurements, and they more or less said, what the heck's going on with you? And anyway, I said, well, maybe it's this patch I'm wearing. But, they kind of looked at me. We went back a couple of weeks later, and the numbers were improved again. So by then I was 100% convinced it was the patch.
That's right. And then you had scarring diminish.
Yeah, scars I had on my hand. I had a real big one from a recent injury. It just totally disappeared after about 3 weeks.
Amazing. Like we just looked down and it was gone. The sensitivity on his hand was gone. Again, this patch is not healing, treating, or curing. It stimulated our bodies to do what God created it to do. The next testimony was probably mine, where both of us actually, we went to the dermatologist and she was blown away at our skin. I had been going in every 3 to 6 months to have skin cancers removed and Mohs surgery and skin graft. So I had a lot of scarring on my face and on my hands and arms. She recognized that both of us had a transformation in our skin. Well, long story short, 32 months later, we have not had anything removed from our skin. And the doctors told Jens, I don't know, you just come back if you need me. She told me, with your history, you think you still need to come back every year, but I don't understand why your skin looks so amazing. You're all natural. You're the only one that doesn't use my chemicals, and your wrinkles have diminished too. So that was exciting. I also had a balance issue from an injury in 2010, and I received repair of that. My balance is completely normal, and that came about 5 months. And I recently had light adjustable lens implants in my eyes. And at the end of my second surgery, the surgeon said, I'm so baffled. I don't know what's going on with you. And I don't know how to duplicate what I did in your eyes. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, you have my pressure in my eyes, your pressure should be 10 to 19. And he said, your pressure should be above the 10 to 19, and your pressure is 10 and 11. You have no inflammation. I've never seen that after surgery either. And your vision is 20/20, and I haven't even done any adjustment with the light. I am so baffled because I don't know what I did and how to duplicate it. And I said, gee, I think I can help. Did you see this patch on my body? And he said, yes. Guess who got patched that day? Yes, my eye doctor, Dr. Bowden, he got patched that day. And he is so excited. He says, I think every one of my patients need this patch. I said, yes, they do. Because I believe that if you are breathing, you need this patch. I believe it with everything in me. So I know you're saying, well, how can I get my patches? I was invited on here tonight and I'm so excited, but I want to hear more. Well, you get to enroll to pick an enrollment package that you get at wholesale. The person who invited you tonight thought highly of you, and they want you to get your story too, because our testimonies are great and they're fun for us, but it's your testimony that we really want to hear. So the packages that you choose from are the core, the advanced, or the premium. Really what it is the core is just somebody who says, I just want to try the patch and try it out for myself. The advanced is somebody that says, oh my goodness, I have friends that need improved sleep, need energy, need mental clarity. I want to be able to share it with them too. That would be the advanced package so that you can loan out a sleeve to them while they're waiting for theirs to come in. And the premium package just gets the price down even better. Now, there's a monthly subscription opportunity. You want to be on this. One sleeve is going to allow you to hold all of your volume. And that doesn't mean anything to you yet. We're going to explain that in a minute. And two sleeves not only allows you to hold all of your volume, but it's also going to give you the opportunity to receive all of the income that you have earned. Now, here's the key. This is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I always say it's a no-brainer. And you owe it to yourself to see what are you going to get out of this patch. For us, we'd never dreamt that we'd receive any of almost, we never thought about half of the testimonies we got, right?
Yeah.
But all you do is fill out this enrollment form and get it back to the person who invited you tonight. They're going to enroll you to make sure you get wholesale pricing and not retail. We don't want there to be any error. They're going to enroll you, you get your product, and you are in control of the orders, the monthly subscription. So don't be concerned. You will have a back office that allows you to control that. So we're going to share with you now about the opportunity and who's behind this amazing product, this technology, and that you have an opportunity to have your product paid for.
All right. David Smith, he's the CEO, the inventor, of X39. We just found out this week, I think he's up to over 200 patents
Yes.
now, which is amazing. He's one of just probably you count the people on one hand that have 200 or more patents in the world. So he's a scientist and inventor. He's obviously very smart.
Yes.
Specializes in age
He's an
reversing.
amazing man.
2008, David focused on stem cell research and took him 10 years and $4.5 million to bring the X39 to market.
I want to make a comment too. The reason that we have partnered with David Schmidt, this is it team, our family, is because David's heart is to bless as many people and many families as he can, and to help families to not only receive the health and wellness, but to be debt-free. And that is an amazing thing for someone who's the CEO and literally the scientist of a company. He says we need to get this in every household so that families can have what we've all received. So the next, sorry about that. My slides are hanging up.
All right. Well, LifeWaves, it is 20 years old, so it's not a new company. And, if you're looking at this as from a business opportunity, I like that because it's got roots, it's got history. We're in over 75 countries. I like the fact too, it's not a Me Too product, which means basically we're not trying to out there compete with anybody because we have no competition, zero competition. We have a patented product, and
No one else has
and
what
it
we
works.
have.
It works. I mean,
Yes.
the closest thing out there may be a stem cell injection, but that's not even close because it sometimes works and it costs tens of thousands of dollars, and it's localized. It doesn't really, it goes in your knee, your back, whatever. These patches, they restimulate all your organs in your body. That's why we hear all the testimonies from A to Z. So to me, I mean, this is a no-brainer. I mean, there's not an easier product, to my knowledge, anywhere in the world that you could make a business from. So in 2021, I mean, the company had been going along at about $20 million. This is that team got started, and you can see the numbers. And this past year, we brought it to 600 million, and we're well on our way to $1 billion by the end of this year.
Yes.
We're also #1 ranked in momentum for the last couple of years in a row and growth. And we've got awards. There's a picture of
We're the #1 growth company in direct selling.
So there is not there's not a better company out there right at this time.
And honestly, there's not a better timing. When Jen's just said about momentum, there has never been a better time to be learning about this. And if you didn't realize that there was an opportunity to get your product paid for or to earn income, there is. No one is obligated to. We didn't know that we were going to get so excited and start sharing with other people and spread the blessing. But we're so excited that we have and that you're on here tonight to learn about this for you and your family too. And, a lot of times we don't know what's most important in your life or for your family, but we do know that family time is important. We know that freedom is important. Security, people want to travel, but you need money to travel. Getting out of debt, having better health. We know that everything comes down to you want to work, be able to work smarter so you can spend time with your family, right? Well, you have to have the money to do that and to travel. So we're excited that this company is willing to bless us as we just take this product to market in our own circles of relationships. Just like we go to a restaurant and we say, oh my gosh, have you tried that restaurant? Well, they never sent us money back to say thank you, but LifeWave does. And so there are 3 ways that they pay us income. One is called product introduction bonus. So if you share with someone and they enroll on the core package, you would earn $35. The advanced package, you will earn $75, and premium, you earn $405. And I didn't mention earlier, I want to say here, the core and the advanced package normally have a monthly subscription order that starts in 30 days. The premium, because you're getting a lot of product up front so that you can loan it out to those who are getting enrolled with you, you actually will have your first 2 months of auto ship covered. So your monthly subscription order will not start for 90 days. And then each one of them is every 30 days thereafter, but you determine that. So the second way to earn income is called compensation, in the compensation plan is team commission. So I want you to look at this diagram on the right, and we're going to talk more about this in a little bit. But the left team and the right team is what could happen underneath you. So you secure your position and get your product coming at wholesale. Then you share with 4 friends that you love and care about. That is a picture of getting your own product paid for. And you have an opportunity to earn up to $25,000 a week because of the amazing type of binary that this is. And so we all know 4 people that we love and care about that need improved sleep, that need more energy and mental clarity. So that part's so simple. And the third way to earn income.
The third way is matching bonus. This way here, there's no limit to the income you can do on this one, and
no cap.
So this one here, the first people that you personally enroll, you get 25% of their volume. So if they make $1,000 in a week, you make 250. That's pretty exciting. The people they enroll, you get 20% of what they make. And that second generation, the people they enroll, you get another 20%. So this can get massive.
And it can surpass the $25,000. So I said earlier that our teamwork that our family created is This Is It team. There is the thisisitinfo.com site that you can go learn the information or share this with others to learn about the technology. And then thisisitteam.com is available to everyone to help understand, how do we share? How do we patch someone? What do we say? How's the money earned? It's all in that site. And so we also do team Zooms. So we have available to everyone, whether you're on our team or not, you can watch the Zooms Monday through Saturday. They are live, or you can do the recording. And so Monday night at 8, there'll be one on tonight following at 8 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern. There will be an opportunity overview. Tuesday, you can see we have Australia. Wednesday morning, Europe is Tuesday. Wednesday is Australia. Wednesday night at 8 p.m. is another opportunity. Friday at noon, it's a 30-minute overview that you can share with your friends that are at their lunch hour. And then Saturday, we have amazing trainings at 1 p.m. Eastern. There's also a Spanish Zoom on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And every third Saturday, there is a Spanish training Zoom. So you can go to youtube.com and subscribe to This Is It Team and be able to be notified when these Zooms come available. Our teamwork actually is offering a convention in August 8th through 10th in Orlando. You can scan this little QR code to be able to learn more about it. It's very exciting. It's at thisisitconvention.com online. And we're so excited because this is an opportunity for families to come and meet other families and hear from the leaders of our team and the leaders of the company. We have helped 100 families earn a 7-figure income or more, many, in the last 32 months. And you can see this is the pricing. You can get the package, which is a hotel room, it's the event, and it's a dinner on Saturday night where we'll all come together. We just recently opened up that you can get a ticket only for the event and the dinner on Saturday night in case you live nearby and you want to stay with friends or in a hotel. And our goal, when I mentioned earlier that David Schmidt's heart was to help as many people as he could to receive the blessings of what this patch is allowing us. We are so excited to be able to partner with him. And so that's what we're doing. We are going to bless as many families as we can, and we pray you are one of them. So I'm going to encourage you, before you lay your head on the pillow tonight, fill out this enrollment form, get it back to the person that invited you, and you can choose whatever package works for you. If you start on the core, you can always upgrade to the advance or the premium for the better price and pay the difference to get the difference in sleeves. But whatever you do is the right thing for you. The most important thing is that you begin your own journey and bring your friends along with you, because we know that there are so many today that are praying for something to help them sleep better or to earn an extra income on the side. And we just can't wait to meet you. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. And God bless you.